going from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Morning viewers, and welcome to Tobago Updates morning show. We are out of the studio this morning. We're at the Stonehaven Villas in Blackrock, Tobago. I'm joined in studio by my co-host Alex Brown. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning to you too. It is nice to be in your company outside. Good morning, viewers. Hoping you're liking the view.
I'm loving the landscape as well. I'm sure when the viewers, if they do decide to come and be a part of the Stonehaven Villas experience, they can also say the same as well in terms of the aesthetics that it provides and the serenity.
I am certain they would. Vanessa, we had an interesting night last night.
We did. It was the opening night gala of the Tobago Heritage Festival.
Indeed, it started with it was a full-length theatrical production, and it set the stage for 2 weeks of activities spread across the island.
Indeed, indeed.
Did you learn any cultural sayings?
I did not learn any cultural sayings. I'm relying heavily on you for you to also impart your knowledge on the viewers as well as myself. So do you have any sayings that you want to impart on us this morning?
Well, I'll share one this morning. Every thief know a brother footprint as son.
Elaborate a bit on that.
Every thief know a brother footprint as son. So those who are inclined to quickly accuse others of wrong are usually those who are perpetrators of wrong themselves. So when you can quickly tell wrong, it's because you're accustomed to being involved in wrong. Every thief know a brother footprint as son.
Such a very interesting anecdote, and I'm hoping that the viewers will continue to learn about our culture. I know as time goes by, we tend to push to the back our cultural, our heritage, and forget some of these sayings that we can use within our conversations, and just for the sake purpose of just keeping the culture alive.
Yeah.
Viewers, before we head any further into the programming this morning, we head on over to news in 90 seconds. The 39th Annual Tobago Heritage Festival launched last night at the Shopping Complex with its highly anticipated opening night gala. Centered on this year's theme, Let We Tell the Whole Story, the gala featured the original theatrical production, She Becomes Whole. Produced in collaboration with the Tobago Performing Arts Company, the performance followed 4 young descendants on a journey of identity and cultural awakening, setting a vibrant tone for the festival's upcoming events. 20 female police officers representing various units and stations across the Tobago Division have completed an intensive 2-day public speaking and media communication workshop. Held at the Shervan Police Station, the program was designed to boost officers' confidence and consistency in representing the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. Guided by Communications Manager Joanne Archie and the local media professionals, the training wrapped up with live on-camera mock interviews to test the officers' crisis communication and subject matter composure under pressure. And finally, emergency services in Tobago had a busy night responding to multiple vehicular accidents. One collision occurred in the Bacalat area at the traffic lights near the Scarborough Health Center, while a second accident was recorded in the immediate vicinity of the Lowlands Mall. Fortunately, there were no fatalities recorded from either crash, and the investigations are ongoing, and the TTPS continues to urge motorists to drive with caution. And that was your news in 90 seconds. Tune in again at 6:30 p.m. for our full newscast. Here's we're on to our celebratory segment of our morning. We're on to our birthday shout-outs this morning. First up on the lineup, we have none other than Alice Kwashi Cooper. Happy birthday to you. Wishing you a great day ahead. Ensure to be safe. Spend it with those you love, who cherish and appreciate you, and wishing you all God's richest blessings upon your new year.
Next in the list is Janelle Moore Scott. Happy birthday to you, Janelle. We hope that you have a beautiful day, one that is as peaceful as this picture suggests, and that your new year begins full of purpose, full of life and full of blessings from Almighty God. Happy birthday to you.
And last but certainly not least, we have Mikhail Jordan. Happy birthday to you from us here at the Tobago Updates family. Wishing you a bright day ahead. Be safe. Take some time to go to the beach. It's Friday. It's the pre-weekend. Ensure that you sip something, you have some ice cream, you eat some cake. But be safe today as you journey on the nation's road, as you head to work. Just be safe and happy birthday again to you. And viewers, here we are at the end of our birthday shoutouts this morning. To those of you who did not make it on the lineup, we want to say happy birthday to you. Hope you have a great day ahead and wishing you all God's richest blessings upon your new year. But viewers, before we head any further into the program this morning, we want you to stay right here. But remember to
Share the light, share the light, share the light.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Tobago, are you ready to celebrate culture, color, and creativity? Then make Heritage Haven books and things your first stop this Heritage Festival. Step into a world of vibrant African wear, handcrafted accessories, unique gifts, local authors, and inspiring books for every age. Whether you're dressing for the festivities or searching for something special, Heritage Haven has something just for you. Heritage Haven books and things where culture comes alive. Visit us today at the Scarborough Esplanade and discover treasures. Celebrate culture where read it, live it.
And I have never, ever tried anything from the dirt oven. Let's go to the backyard dirt oven on a Thursday. Here now, talk about authentic. On entry, I felt at home. I felt like I was going to visit my loving grandmother on a weekend. The kind of weekend where she showers you with love, stories, and food. This place is a home away from home. And just like I would do at home, I pop the question, what you had to eat day? And boom, coconut drops. Boom, bread. Boom, garlic bread, boom, hops, boom, coconut tart, boom, jam tart, and boom, something they call nuts. And just like that, Mistress Baker was ready to pop them in the oven. And don't worry, she had some help. And while we was waiting, I said, let me hear from Mistress Baker herself.
Well, we've been operating for a couple of years now. We started, this was a COVID project. We operate strictly on Tuesdays. Tuesdays only. You don't keep stock. We only sell on Tuesdays.
Such a sweet lady. Hey, Olia, it's ready. When last you see a nice golden brown bread, sir? Backyard bakery for the win. Olia, a GT. I finally get me the oven bread with a little extra goodies on the side. You might be asking, where they're located? They are located on Bukuru, right on Nightingale Avenue, right before Racetrack Wheels if you're coming from town. Just look for the green hedge. You can't miss it. Pause. Check out the menu day one time. Honestly, guys, this is an experience I will never forget. It's a home away from home, a place filled with love, life, and most importantly, good bread.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and the service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships, it's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
For staying with us, viewers, as we said earlier, we're out here at the villas in Stonehaven, overlooking the beautiful Caribbean Sea. It's one of the more picturesque places on the island, places that often many of us don't visit. And this morning we have the honor and privilege of offering you a tour of a typical villa here at Stonehaven. Renessa is going to take us on a tour of this villa. Stay with us for this video tour.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to Tobago Updates Morning Show. I'm your host, Renessa Ortiz, and I'm here this morning here at the villas at Stonehaven. In the back, you can see the Pavilion restaurant, known right here on the island of Tobago, and it's situated right in Black Rock, Tobago. I am joined this morning by Walter Davis. He's the general manager, and he's joining us this morning to talk about the villas at Stonehaven, what deals they have, who they are catering to, and so much more. Good morning and welcome to you.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure to be here. I don't know if the viewers can see it from the view, but it's absolutely amazing. The air is clean, it's beautiful, it's just a real opportunity to just relax and just be in paradise. So before we go further on into this interview, tell us a little bit about history here at the villa at Stonehaven.
So the villa at Stonehaven has been around for more than a quarter century. As you can see by the architecture, it is French colonial Caribbean style. And the property really is a magnificent property, and over the years it has continued to keep its beauty and keep its pageantry, and our guests, every time they come, they are just absolutely stunned when they find out about Stonehaven, or for those who have been and are repeat guests. So yes, it's for over a quarter century. It has been that one of the gems of Tobago.
And as you started speaking, you spoke about the guests. Tell us about the guests that you usually attract. Is it family? Is it regional visitors, locals, international? Tell us about some of the types of individuals that you've had here over the years, the persons you have had the experience to host here at the villas.
Our demographic of visitors come from as wide of a net as possible. We have a lot of Europeans, especially those from the United Kingdom, that come. We have a lot of guests, of course, from the diaspora of Trinidad and Tobago, who come when they come to Tobago, when they want their getaway. Families as well, especially over the summer periods, we get a lot of families coming from Trinidad and coming from the CARICOM region. And of course, in Trinidad, with the long weekends, you always have a very, very large amount of Trinidadians coming over, spending that long weekend here. So it's a wide net that caters to everyone.
And to be here on the island of Tobago for more than a quarter of a century, as you've mentioned, it must mean that there must have been some progress, some developments over the years. So share with the viewers some of the progress and development that you've been actively a part of, and some of the things that you have done to improve visitor experience.
Right. So from the beginning of time, we have made sure that service quality is at the top of the agenda. We want the service quality to match the villas and to match the expectations of our guests. So of course, we make sure that our staff are properly trained, our staff are efficiently trained, and they're currently trained to keep up the standards, to make sure that the visitor experience is good. In terms of just general progress, we make sure that we maintain our property. So we're keeping to the standards as best as we possibly can. We make sure at all times that this beautiful and lush landscape is kept, so we can keep the aesthetic and we can keep the beauty of the place. So as best as we possibly can, we make sure that the aesthetics are kept up, and with our staff, we make sure that the quality of service in terms of training and development is absolutely paramount. And every time, year on year, as we go into the future, we keep improving and we keep upgrading.
And we can see that with the landscape here that we are visiting on site today. It is beautifully kept, and I want to commend your staff and yourself for that continued work. Now tell us a little bit about the property. How many villas do you have on site? Tell us a bit about the amenities and some of the things that visitors can look forward to when they come here at Stonehaven Villas. Right,
so on the property there are 14 villas, and of course the pavilion restaurant which you mentioned, which by the way, the food is absolutely incredible. It is one of, or the, without being biased, the best meal you are going to have in Tobago. So our villas are fully contained. So our villas are 3-bedroom and 4-bedroom villas. However, we do have 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, and 4-bedroom as saleable as a product. At all our villas, you will find standardized furnishings. So we have full living room, full kitchen. Each villa has its own infinity pool. Right, and of course all rooms are en suite, and of course you have Julian balconies where you can come and take a breathtaking view from your bedroom or from your full back patio. And of course the pavilion restaurant, which at the moment we open from Wednesday to Sunday from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. for a la carte dinner.
Now viewers, we've shifted from the balcony and now we're in the ensuite bedroom. So we're here with General Manager Walter Davis. We're going to talk a little bit about the interior decor. Was it intentional? Because the first thing I noticed when I came into the room is the minimalist decor of the room, and it feels so intentional. So tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely intentional. It's to give you that real Caribbean feeling. So when you look at the color scheme, when you just look at the overall aesthetic and design, as you said, minimalist, but very warm, very Caribbean, very, very all-encompassing. So it was absolutely intentional. If you look at the design of the room in terms of the furnishings and the style, the Caribbean is known for wood, right? And this is our craft, this is our master, and we make sure that anything that we do as Villas of Stonehaven, we keep that entire look to our rooms.
Now tell us a little bit about the amenities within the room.
Right, so all of our rooms are ensuite bathroom, full ensuite bathroom, air conditioning, ceiling fan, televisions in our bedroom, and of course we have cable television and internet within each room and within all of the villas. In our rooms upstairs, you have a balcony for each room. Same ensuite bedroom, but that view upstairs is what is absolutely the selling point of each room.
I can only imagine. So when we go further into the villa, I'm sure the viewers are also going to get the opportunity to see it as well. Absolutely. I know one other aspect that persons like to look forward to is the aspect of safety within the rooms. Are there safety deposit boxes? Do guests have that option as well in terms of securing their belongings?
Right, so we have safes in our villas, so your items of value will absolutely be safe. And of course we have security on property 24 hours a day, and of course from time to time, TTPS will come in and will do patrols, so our guests have absolutely the 100% feeling of safety while on property.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Viewers, we have shifted from the villas and we are in the pavilion restaurant here at the Stonehaven Villas. We're overlooking the beautiful view that is Black Rock, Tobago, just in front of the infinity pool. And Mr. Davis, we're shifting it over to you to tell us a little bit about what goes on here in the restaurant. What can our visitors and our expectant visitors expect from the menu here?
Well, at the pavilion, it is internationally fused with Tobagonian style food. Our guests can expect absolutely mouth-watering, very tasteful, very seasoned food. Here at the pavilion, we indulge in intimate dining, intimate menus and very, very handcrafted. Our executive chef Calvin Smith is absolutely incredible, and I know going down, you'll get to see and experience some of what the pavilion has to offer. In terms of our menus, one of our favorites is the Romeo and Juliet, which is lobster and steak. Can't go wrong with that. That is almost like a surf and turf style, but we do it more on a luxury side. And our lamb shank is to die for. Soft, succulent, seasoned lamb shank with mashed sweet potato. Really, 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 really good. And it's something that our guests look forward to. So whether you come to Pavilion just every day for everyday dining, or you're coming for a special occasion, a Mother's Day, Father's Day, to celebrate with a friend, celebrate a birthday, you're getting married here, you want to have your pre-wedding dinner here, you want to have your bridal party dinner here, or you just want to have an intimate time, the Pavilion really has something. Or you come with your family, Pavilion really has, that catered for everybody.
Now tell us about the dining times, because I can only imagine around the sunset, the view that is here as you're overlooking the infinity pool, what that ambience does for your intimate dining experience. So tell us a little bit about the dining times here at the Pavilion.
Right, so we open from Wednesday to Sunday from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. and you are right, that sunset period between 5:30 and 5:45 is a crowd favorite. People will come and they will have sunset dinner or a early brunch, a sunset brunch. They'll come by the bar, they'll just sit outside here and they will just chat, and they will chat the night away. Sometimes our guests are here from 5:30 and they're here up until 9:30 because the ambience just gets them. So that's one of the most attractive things about being outside of the Pavilion, that sunset 5:30, 5:45 time bracket.
Now let's tell us a bit about reservations. How can individuals go about making reservations to be here at the Pavilion restaurant?
Right, so you can visit our website at www.stonehavenvillas.com. Just give us a call. We take reservations every day from Wednesday to Sunday. Just come on down. It's really that simple.
Now tell us about those special occasions. What can visitors look forward to? And not just visitors, for those in the public who may just want to come in and experience the Pavilion restaurant.
Right, so whether it's Mother's Day, it's Father's Day, it's Teacher's Day, it's an administrative week. We do from a la carte to buffet depending on what's happening. It's the same thing if you have birthday celebrations. We can tailor the menu for your birthday celebration. So it really fits the occasion, and we tailor from a la carte to buffet, but mostly on Wednesday to Sunday it's a la carte.
Now for international guests, we are based here on the island of Tobago. One of the most talked about discussions here on the island is when visitors come here, do they get an authentic Tobago cuisine? They get that authentic Tobago experience. What is on the menu for our international guests when they visit the Pavilion?
So the most important thing with the menu for those who are visiting Tobago, whether you're visiting Tobago for the first time or you're a repeat visitor, is the spices and the seasonings. Everything is locally done, locally bought, and locally handcrafted. So even though our food is internationally infused, you're tasting Tobago in the food, and you're tasting the love from our chefs who are Tobagonian, who create these dishes. So you may not see a Tobago name attached, but you're going to taste, and you're going to taste that flavor of Tobago. And also, I think I was mentioning to you earlier that we also are developing special drinks. So we're working on something that's called a Nutcracker. The Nutcracker now is going to be a signature shot of the Pavilion restaurant and Stonehaven. When you taste it, you're going to taste Tobago. You're going to taste Tobago in that shot. It is typically Caribbean. It gives you that sense of warmth, and it gives you that sense of what's happening around you, and it's very mellow and it blends in. So that's what we really do to make sure that, we keep the aesthetic, and when our international visitors come, they can get to see, taste, feel, and experience, and we can tell them the story behind why we create what we create for them to experience.
And viewers, there you have it here at the Pavilion restaurant at the Stonehaven Villas. Come out and experience fine dining, intimate dining. You can book for your special occasions as well, and come to just enjoy the ambience here. Look at the infinity pool, look at the view at sunset, and just be a part of this unique Tobago experience right here in Black Rock, Tobago.
Set. Thank you, Renessa. I'm a little bit envious. I'm here on set. Renessa got to do the tour in wardrobe change and all that, but I'm joined on set by Marcus. Good morning, Marcus.
Hi, good morning. Good morning.
And you know when Marcus joins us, viewers, it's time for sport. Marcus, you're in a red t-shirt this morning.
But I'm wondering about your blue and white
a blue and white top and shoot a match as well. Are you sending subliminal messages here this morning? No, I'm supporting Trinidad and Tobago.
It's just coincidence.
It's just coincidence. But because I have known you for a long while, I know this is not coincidence whatsoever.
Because I'm disappointed.
But I mean, I can't fault you at all. That's the way.
Marcus, you're making me a bandwagon.
I can't fault you at all. This is Trinidad and Tobago, you know. This is Trinidad and Tobago. I nearly signed that form, you know. That bandwagon is form, you know. But I just couldn't allow my integrity to do it whatsoever. But you know, we like to be involved, right? We like to be involved. And the finals of the world's biggest sport. Some people say football is the world's biggest sport. I mean, I beg to differ with that.
Of course, I
would say cricket, you know. But finals on Sunday, 23rd edition of the FIFA World Cup. We have Argentina, the defending champions, taking on Spain. And we're going to talk much more about it this morning because we're going to have Nigel D'Souza joining me on set this morning. He has been with me for the last month or so talking the football, and we're gonna break down you know, the entire competition, and of course give a preview of Sunday's final. I think he has a wealth of knowledge when it comes to football, and you know, I always lean on him to get the necessary breakdowns and stuff. So I'm looking forward to Sunday's final. But before the final, we can't forget there's a third place to play as well, and we must give the team their respect as well. France and England, and there's a lot at stake still for France because they're leading marksman Mbappe.
Yes,
can end the tournament. Can end the tournament with the Golden Boot award. So
you know, it just tells that even when you don't think you can take the top spot, there's still something in it. So no matter what your circumstances, you don't give up. You keep pressing all the way through to the end. With that, viewers, we take a break. When we come back, Marcus talks all things sport. Of course, we're going to talk World Cup. Stay with us, and remember during the break to share the live, share the live, share the live.
From the reef to the road, from the reef to the road, from the reef to the road. Tobago calling, sweet vibes, sweet wine, everybody falling. We bring the culture straight to you. Tobago updates, we keeping it true. Oh gosh, Tobago updates on the screen. Here we go. You're home for October, can't even show. From the big stage shine to the Tobago line, we bring Tobago to the world in real time. Tobago updates, Tobago updates. Carnival 2026, we said the pace. Wave your flag, anywhere you're there, anywhere. Island love, trimming all around you. Big thing love, come for the rhythm start. Tobago updates, Caribbean art.
As small Caribbean islands, we do need to remember that we can't do it individually. The Caribbean needs to work as a whole. From something as simple as pool procurement of medicine or pool procurement of equipment, to sharing training, to having centers of excellence in different islands. Working together as one, we can become giants.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look up below. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show.
Nice.
If I have to call a supervisor one more time to sign off on a customer because their financials are in a mess, I will scream.
Hey, don't scream in a bank. That have lock up in it.
It's either they're not registered properly, or you know what? We could just forget about annual returns, right?
Compliance is a bad word to most of them. All your compliance out of here. But let me eat.
What is wrong with Trinbagonians? I mean, it has so much help they could get out there.
Well, you know, Trinis, we don't like to spend we money.
But you know what? Be comfortable with losing we money. That make it any financial
What people should do is call Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago.
Wait, what? Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago?
Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago Tax and Accounting Services. Yeah, they offer help from registering your business to filing your tax. My lunch is over.
Wait, tell me more.
No, go and scream in the bank. You go and scream in the bank.
No, Antoine, don't get one sooner.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Tired and I'm worried and I'm feeling the pain. My faith's been tested time and time again. But my spirit is determined to believe and to overcome life trials that seem to never done. But still, I kneel before you with a praying song. Lord, I come to pray for the strength and the faith that's required. Amen. I pray for my people to not lose their fire. Amen. I send in prayers for those who suffer in silence. Amen. Grant them wisdom, cures, clarity and guidance. Amen. I pray for the young and I pray for the old. Cover their minds, Lord, don't let them lose control. Though we stand in sin, no transgressions are many. Thank God for the life that He gave me. To all you who doubting and losing faith, time to congregate, no time to separate. I'm calling on the prayer warriors in the country. Come for Tobago need we, cause I say Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Amen. Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing.
Viewers, welcome back, and thank you so much for staying tuned to Tobago Update Television. We are here at the beautiful villas of Stonehaven. I mean, I'm sure you guys can see the breathtaking backdrop here this morning. It's Friday, 17th July, already midway through the year. And yet another Friday, we are at a beautiful place here in Tobago. Such a wonderful place to be and live. I always tell people I live where they vacation, right?
Exactly.
Villas of Stonehaven. Thank them so much for allowing here this morning. We're talking sports this morning, and I have one said to me, none other than Mr. Daniel Vincent, and he has on a yellow jersey, and he told me that's not indicative of supporting Brazil, right?
No, this is just all about height.
Okay, because
Argentina to the fullest. Good morning to my Argentina fans, and good morning to Tobago. All right.
I was just talking to Alex, right? Alex had on a blue and white
Yes, I saw
shirt.
that.
Alex told me he isn't supporting Argentina, but I mean, this is Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, when your team get knocked out, you support the next team.
Exactly.
I support Portugal. I'm not supporting. I mean, I support Trinidad and Tobago, right? You know, but my team is home. But generally, you'll be here this morning. We are talking about Hike the Trail. This is what edition?
6th.
This is the 6th edition this year.
6th annual. Actually, it's going to be one that is going to be special for me this year because actually Hike the Trail actually started because of my daughter, and actually this year she's going to be here for the first time. So good morning to Ava, definitely. Daddy love you.
Yeah.
But definitely it's going to be one that everyone is going to be looking forward to.
So what part she played in the whole planning of this 6th edition?
So Ava, so basically when she was small, being a girl's dad, you know, waking up early in the morning like on a nice climate like this.
Yeah.
I actually used to walk her on the first trail that we ever did, which was like 86 people, one dog, a husky.
That was your dog?
Yes, a husky, and someone had a baby with them.
Right.
All right, and it was so cool, you know, trees, everything sheltered.
You had a baby, what in a pram?
No, she had her in the strap on, and
wow.
that's the basic trail from the old Culloden Road from Annesville to Culloden.
Right, and how long that took though?
And that was like 45 minutes,
45 minutes. Oh, yeah,
to and from.
She can
So it was all on the road, and that was actually the first road that they used to use back in the days. Instead of going through the Lekki to Annesville Road, so that was the long time road that they used to use. There's also an old spring that was on that side.
Right.
My grandfather used to show us that route where we used to go and get water there, and, you know. But time has changed, and now it developed to the 6th year. And then last year was so epic. We had about 400 and about 20 something people.
So started with 80 and you moved to 400.
80, build. COVID had a block. And then revamp, and it's the genuine of what I do behind it, and the packages of what contributes. I must say shout out to all the sponsors.
Yes.
You know, a lot of them is in-house people from Extreme, a lot of them is friends, and I actually like using all branded people from Tobago, like Sandra Bakery, Valdo Rentals. There's so much which you're gonna see the sponsors on the highlight on the screen this morning, but they play such a big part to build this, and I'm so grateful for them.
Yeah. So what can people look forward to this year? Because you mentioned last year you had 400, and in terms of registration this year, how is that going?
Right. So registration, well, I already closed off the package. I'm actually wearing one of the t-shirts. Sorry, Mark, that's yellow.
Once you register, you get a t-shirt.
So the package has a t-shirt with it, bags and cups and a lot of utensils inside of the bag. And then we have the bands, which I also brought 2 for you because I know Portugal didn't win anything this morning. So these 2 are you. Shout out to Tobago updates as well.
For me, not for one else. Yes. Not for one else. Okay, cool. Nothing for one else at all.
Yeah, so we start. Those are actually the bands that we did this year.
So once you register, you get one of these bands, right? Hike the trail, no excuses whatsoever.
Actually, we brand them literally different this year. I know there's so many people have like 5 different colors that every year. This one is actually special because we kind of outline the trail this year like Tobago on the outline how the trail is going to be. So this one is going to be a special one where persons who didn't get to actually, like, let's say the first timers or those who never got the experience of hike the trail 2 or 3, I'm actually gonna combine and merge them this year that they could enjoy the full from the first hike till to this one.
How is that gonna be achieved though?
So the way I can't give out all the details, but some persons are gonna know where the trail actually starts from and the favorite Jesus Hill. Also that is also the name that I branded it, that it now spread across the whole of Tobago now, Trinidad, elsewhere. I saw Terry Lyons did a song up there.
Why did you brand it Jesus Hill?
So the folk, now we in heritage season, the folk tale behind that hill, the original name, shout out to Lekito this morning, you have to give them the highlight. The original name for it is actually Jumbie Hill. Folklore, all right? So I teach in history here today this morning as well. Jumbie Hill was actually the original name that where back in the days my dad and them used to be playing cricket in the area.
Best sport in the world,
Oh God, yes. My grandmother was a cricketer, so I'll get a highlight. But it was actually a folklore where, you know, the cow and the lady with the baby by the bridge and so forth. And as the trail built and then dry season, rainy season, it transformed when you're going up the trail. It have a branch at the top of the peak of the hill that looked like the burning bush. And sometimes I was hearing people bawling, oh God, oh Jesus, going up the hill. So I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm branding a flag, Jesus Hill. And it just stuck there and it built from there, and I'm seeing people going on the trail. Even visitors, like the cycling, even though I was not here, it's nice to see that people is exploring Tobago in a different aspect.
And your community.
Yes, it's my village. You know, Plymouth is always the best village of all. So, but I'm proud that it's building and persons are going to come out and have a great time. And it have the food, which you know we love to eat.
Yeah, because I mean every year I look forward to this promotion of the hike the trail.
Exactly.
And there's this porridge. What's this porridge? Tanfoom porridge.
So the Tanfoom porridge is made by yours truly, right? Here this morning, live and direct. So it's a special, actually, and that's where it built from. That same hike when I just introduced it to everybody, and then it turned into a business venture. Right. So there's the Tanfoom porridge by myself. There's the corn soup and the fish broth by Flavor Tongue, which is Kelani, one of our known Tobago chefs.
From Plymouth as well.
And another Plymouth man as well.
Yes.
There's Sandra's Bakery. You know, Sandra's an in-house person from Extreme since Extreme has started in 2010.
Yeah.
So she's on board as well. There's so much Karina who does the fruits on the morning, because I know you had the first experience of the trail. So when you come in on the morning, you're gonna see fresh fruits laid out. Take as you go, water, take as you go, and then on the trail, I have my boy Exquisite Drinks. Garrett was there last year with his all fresh drinks, and AMJ or AGM branded drinks, local. So I'll be doing a lot of local.
Wait, so let me ask a question, right? Because I like my belly ending, right?
I know
I could just pay and just go to the end.
Yes.
And just have everything to eat.
Exactly. So that's the thing, because we always cater for more. Last year, people left with bake, and Sandra was cutting up all sort of food, and it was just eat to your leisure, enjoy. That's nothing about, if it's one thing I'll always remember, my grandmother said don't waste food.
Yeah, waste food at all.
So I rather persons come, eat, enjoy, and then there's Annesville Beach, which is gifted.
So it's a day, you can call it a picnic day.
Picnic day, relax, live DJs, everything.
All these different things, right? I mean, if people are viewing this now, because you mentioned registration has closed.
Yes.
So you're not taking anybody else?
No, the registrations for the t-shirt packages are closed. We also do on the day. So the bands are actually on sale for $100.
Okay, right.
So persons could also pay on the day. We assemble at 6 a.m.
Right.
We leave at 6:30 a.m. I do a last lock-off at 7 a.m. Reason being, after we do the registration, we do the tally of how many persons are on the trail. And then I have my last cleanup crew, which Dr. Ford is going to be there, him and a couple of the teams. They are the last set of people that actually sweep the whole trail, making sure persons hydrated. That's why we're making sure not water is only going to
And make sure nobody didn't fall off of Jesus Hill.
Nah, nobody ain't going to fall off. There's ropes that we tie and assist. There's flag markers that's going to be located throughout the whole trail. You know, persons, please make sure I'm wearing the right attire.
What's the right attire?
Exactly. Long compression tights. You know, some persons might wear long sleeve. I know some of the boys and them or men actually like short pants, because we, you know, men being men. But safety, right, wearing the right sneakers is actually one of the most things that is concerned. Again, refreshments and hydration will always be a part of the trail.
Fantastic.
So safety is key.
Yeah, and just before we go, remind me of the date as well.
Yeah, so it's Emancipation Day. What a blessed day to actually celebrate it on August 1st. Again, assemble time, 6 a.m., not Tobago time. Because when the door closes, we take off. But still, we always invite persons to come, even if they wake up late. They can still come on the beach, enjoy themselves, because hey, it's Tobago, no place like home.
Fantastic, yes.
No place like home.
And if it is the persons are interested in last minute packages, who can they contact?
Contact me directly. Also, I sent out the broadcast with the community groups, but 293-6836, Donnie Vincent on Facebook, Extreme Fit Official, and Argentina. Let's take the title home. Marcus,
thank you so much. Thank you so much. All the best on the Hike the Trail. I think this year is going to be a good year for me to jump on the trail.
Indeed.
And I may go to the end. Because I mean, I don't want this stand firm for you to finish before I get to the finish.
I bet if you drink that stand firm porridge, I guarantee you ain't go out for duck again. You ain't going out for duck again. I guarantee that.
Very good. Guys, Hike the Trail. It's on August 1st. Talk in the beautiful community of Annesville, Plymouth. Get out there and support it. 6th edition. Yeah, it's bigger and better. Guys, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk football with Nigel D'Souza, who is going to win the World Cup 2026. Stay tuned. But don't forget, guys, to share the live, share the live, share the live.
Tobago, are you ready to celebrate culture, color, and creativity? Then make Heritage Haven books and things your first stop this Heritage Festival. Step into a world of vibrant African wear, handcrafted accessories, unique gifts, local authors, and inspiring books for every age. Whether you're dressing for the festivities or searching for something special, Heritage Haven has something just for you. Heritage Haven books and things where culture comes alive. Visit us today at the Scarborough Esplanade and discover treasures. Celebrate culture where read it, live it.
Coming up, Barbados kicks off festival season with Crop Over, where you can live like a local. Moments of discovery and joy during Culinary Month in Antigua and Barbuda. Find that hero within you. As these women of vision share their stories of success, Caribbean Passport TV, your guide to what's happening in the region, here on this station.
Okay. 335, 336, 337, 338, 339.
Counting on your fingers again. No wonder you lose your business.
Grandpa, thanks for helping me start over.
You not lucky in business, you know. As a child, you tried to sell hog plum. That failed. As a teenager, you and your boyfriend tried to break into the jewelry business. But hey, where that boy end up?
He live in Aruka in the Grove. The golden one.
Oh, child, if you want to get into business, you have to have your financial records intact. But hey, do you know your numbers?
Of course, 624 333.
No, child, your numbers, your ratios, your equity ratios. You have a financial handicap.
What?
You need to see somebody about that. Anderson.
Who?
Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago, they offer tax and accounting services. They know about financial management.
Grandpa, I started this business with nothing.
And nothing is what you will end up with unless you call Anderson Services. Here.
Okay, this card is nice.
Yeah.
What's this?
Your rental fee. Have business will pay rent. Hot and groovy in the soca party.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Viewers, welcome back, and thank you so much for staying tuned to the Big Updates Television. Yes, we are in the sporting segment, and this time around we are talking World Cup football. Yes, it's a talking point throughout the world. Every nook and cranny, they are talking World Cup football, because we started off with 48 teams, and we are now down to the final 2 teams. Who's going to become champions on Sunday? If your team is already home, please, let's stay home with your team and let's go and support the football on Sunday. Support good football. And as per usual, I have Nigel D'Souza with me this morning. Coach Nigel D'Souza. We're talking about, you know, the end of this 23rd edition of the FIFA Men's World Cup. But before we get into the final and the third place, Nigel, let's track back a bit in terms of the quarterfinal matches. Because when last we spoke, you know, we gave our views on, I think it was France versus not France. Yes, it was France. Let me put it up here.
France, Morocco.
Was France versus Morocco,
yeah.
And then we had Spain, Belgium.
Yeah.
And let's start there with Spain and Belgium. That was the first game that Spain actually conceded, and it's still the only game that they have conceded in the entire World Cup. And that was probably you when I had Downey here and yourself, you all mentioned that Spain would have taken that game.
Correct.
So that's what's basically straightforward for you.
Yeah. Well, morning Tobago.
Yeah.
Morning. Yeah. I thought. Spain being one of the top teams in the world, their ability to control the game, and you saw it. But defensively, they have been really, really good.
Yeah.
I think that's from the collective. Everybody's working hard, so expected.
And then we had Norway versus England.
Yeah, that game was a toss-up. I thought Norway was probably the better team for most of the game. But then you saw mistakes, and then in England, individual quality come to the forefront, and they took the game.
Yeah, Jude Bellingham. Because you mentioned that no way that was your dark horse to win.
That was dark horse. Yeah, but not
to get to the final,
but at least to get to the final. To get semis, finals. But I thought it did well. But again, you saw England could have bring people off the bench and give them that extra push.
They had more depth.
And they had more depth. And that was something we spoke about earlier.
Yes.
The teams with the depth, because the extended version, they would have come through.
Yeah. And then we got to Argentina versus Switzerland.
Interesting game. I thought Switzerland was the better team until they got the red card.
Yeah.
But especially when they equalized, saw the momentum, they saw the possession from Switzerland.
Yeah.
But then that red card killed them,
and let's be frank about it. A stupid red card from the player, right?
Players have to think.
Players have to think.
Players have to think.
And then I mean, you as a coach, I mean, what would be your thoughts and comments towards him? Already on a yellow, and when all the cameras are wrong on the VAR and all these different things, you still. What they call it, mistaken identity. well, diving and all these different things.
To be honest, players make decisions every second of the game. You as a coach could only control so much of the thought process. Yes, you will always send little messages to them, hey, minor tackles. But then you dive.
Yeah.
There's nothing the coach could have done about it.
Yeah, nothing the coach could have done. Yeah. So then we got to the semi-finals, the final 4 teams, Spain versus France. Let's talk about that game, because in all our conversations before now, in fact before this game, we basically said that hey, you have to come really, really good to beat that French team with the likes of Mbappe and Dembele and Olise and all these guys. And we saw Spain basically shut down France. What happened in that game?
I think Spain did what Spain does the best out of all the national teams, which is keep possession but keep it in smart areas. And I thought because they always have men close around the ball, it's easy for them to defend because they're always in groups, so they never outnumber defensively. Something France have done well through the World Cup is in transition and being able to dribble
with their pace as well.
Two things Spain did very well in that game is one, the controls transition with the ball, but when they did lose it, what you saw was the first defender never grab him. So the first defender always delayed the attackers, and then they allow the second defender to come. So at no point if you realize, very few times Mbappe and them dribble anybody 1v1 or do you when you come on or Bacola or Dembele. They always had to dribble 2 persons. So Spain did that very well, and then obviously the ability to keep the ball, just slow down the game. And we talk about that,
play to your own pace.
Just to play to your own pace. I thought it was excellent.
And you mentioned something there in terms of Spain defensively, right? Because I mean, this is world football. Everybody, we have tapes of teams and players, and you know, we have now AI. You can probably develop a defensive plan through AI. What makes Spain's defense different to other teams, or why can't other teams develop or come up with a structure as Spain defensively?
Well, it's not just Spain, right? So plenty times you're defending. They say defending is a team game, right?
Yeah.
What Spain wingers does very good. They work hard coming back defensively.
So it's a work hard thing, and fitness-wise as well.
One is work hard, but because they just keep the ball well, when they have to do defensive actions, they're not as tired. So a team was chasing the ball plenty.
Right.
Or when they win it, they give it back away. Then now you have to defend again for a long period of time. By the 60th minute, 70th minute, your leg's tired. So the action would have take you 1 second to do, now we're taking 3 seconds to do. But therefore you're slower to defend.
And there's a saying that possession doesn't really win you matches. You don't really win matches with possession. But Spain, they keep possession, but it's what you do with the possession. That's a conversation there.
Very important, but they scored first.
They scored first.
Once Spain score first, it's very hard for you now to come back in the game. Because now they could, hey, look,
keep the ball.
We want to keep it, but if we realize where we're keeping it, we're not keeping it low down. If we could get up the pitch, we'll keep it up there, we'll play the football. If we lose it, we're losing it high up the pitch, so then it's not a problem, we could defend high. And Spain don't retreat right down into the box to try to defend. They'll always try to keep a mid to high block, so that makes it easier now to transition from defense.
And I think this is a good point to jump into the next semi-final game, which is Argentina versus England. England scored first, 55th minute, and then we saw some. Well, I'm not a footballer, I'm not a football coach. You are the football coach, right? But me looking in and have seen all the other games, I saw some crazy substitutions from the coach, Thomas Tuchel, and allowed Argentina back in. I felt they allowed Argentina back into the game, having scored, and then they took off attackers and put on defenders. Some will say that is good because they want to preserve a 1-goal lead. But if you watch the matches Argentina played prior to that game against Cape Verde, late they scored late. having gone behind again. Against Egypt, they came from 2 goals down because Egypt probably did the same thing, sitting low, hoping that they can, preserve the 2-goal lead. And then against Switzerland, scored equalizer, and then that guy did the craziness and they won. England versus Argentina. Just your general thoughts on that one. I felt that England allowed Argentina back into the game by taking off their attacking players and putting on defenders.
So from the first half was a good battle.
Yeah,
I thought
it was boring.
For myself, I like to see. I mean, as a football purist, for me it wasn't boring.
It wasn't boring
because you have 2 top teams who battling trying to get a foothold in the game. And sometimes games are like that. Nobody could settle on the ball because the both teams at it, the tackling, the running, right? So they're putting in that effort. Obviously, after the game reach a certain point, now the technical ability of players, the smarter players, the game intelligence now does kick in because the legs can't do what it was doing in the first half.
In the first half, yes.
England scored, and I thought the collective idea of the team was to preserve. But
the collective idea?
The collective idea of the team. Well, I'll tell you where the coach came in.
Okay.
The collective idea from the 55th minute, you saw the score, and then it's gradually they started to get deeper and deeper in terms of defending. That's before you make any substitutions. So for me, the leaders on the team are the ones at that point before the water break was to say, look, you stepping on my toe, step up. You stepping on my toe, step up.
The captain comes in there.
Centre back,
right.
goalkeeper, midfielders, captain, right? And none of them did it. The collective idea was, hey, look, let's preserve. But you're talking about 55 minutes.
55 minutes.
So from the 60th minute, I was watching the game and say, but England haven't made 3 passes because nobody could get any football. Good. Where the coach comes in. Water break. No,
water break at the 67th minute. Right.
We have spoken throughout the World Cup about how some teams have used the break to
strategically
to come back into games, right? I don't think the coach fixed anything. He made it worse. Now he take the collective idea of the team and he transfer it in the sense of, look, taking off our winger, bringing on a defender. We went 5 in the back. And remember I tell you something early in the World Cup. The message to your team most times is, if I take off our attack and bring a defender, is to do what? It's to defend.
It's to defend.
Now, coaches might say, well, that is not the idea I want to transmit, but I'm telling you something, psychologically.
Yes.
Once I take off our attacker, put on a defender, it changes
That's
the
message,
yes. Because it's already defending. Where they needed to fix was the midfield, which was you needed somebody to come on and just get a hold of the game because none of the midfielders wanted the ball at that point in time. Argentina was coming.
Yes.
And you just see it.
Yeah,
you just see when people don't want the ball. Pass it to somebody else. Don't give me it because I might lose.
You don't want to make a mistake at all.
Don't make that mistake. But so the midfielders never got in the game.
It was crazy.
And it at one point was 80-20, 80-10, or 80-12% possession. Like you could never.
Yeah. And even the keeper Pickford dumped the ball along the field to nobody. Back into the possession for Argentina, and they kept coming and coming and coming.
And you saw what happened, and they kept coming. So, and then he take off a midfielder and bring on our next defender. So he tried to fix it, but he didn't fix it the right way. He tried to go 5-4-1, and then after Argentina scored in the 91st minute, and he didn't make attacking subs until the 95th in extra time. Bring on Rashford and Ivan. But it's done too late already. He gave away all the momentum. So the players from the 55th minute to the 71st when he made his first sub was the players. But once that water break took place, he didn't fix anything. And he compounded it and make it worse by the subs he made. So it was a collective effort in a total disaster.
And of course, we come into the final. Let me skip the third place playoff. I mean, who's going to take that one?
I can guarantee you this, none of the teams want to play that.
Yeah.
None of the teams, third place is nobody going to remember who get third or fourth in the
But there's something still at stake there with Mbappe and
you
Golden.
could get Golden Boot, so I think France might take it a little more serious than England. Because France had genuine, I think France had a genuine belief, look, we are the best in the World Cup. So they might, I mean, the fellas, they might change out, and then Mbappe still trying to get Golden Boot. So I think they might take it, they should take it.
Yeah, and also an opportunity for probably someone who didn't get a play before get a sweat as well.
I guess some.
And just before we go again, on Sunday, I mean, you have been neutral right through the discussion, and you know, this one you have on a blue hat, a blue jersey.
There's no indication of anything.
Blue pants. You know, you were like Alex giving subliminal messages here today. So who's gonna take it on Sunday?
Spain.
And
I say Spain because I think Spain is the one team that if they score first, Argentina can't do them what they do the other teams. Because the other teams gave up
Possession.
They give up possession.
Yes.
They give up real estate. They give up space on the field.
Yeah.
Spain is the top team when it comes to look. You want the ball, come and get it.
Come and get it.
We ain't giving it.
Yes.
We're not just going to kick it long.
Very stingy.
We have it, and especially Spain score first. I don't think Argentina could come back and beat them. So I say Spain 2-0.
Who's gonna score?
I'm not calling that because there's been no one person for Spain.
Score,
If I realize Oyarzabal have about 4 goals, but other persons have stepped up and score. And I think Spain plays more a collective game than any one individual. And look, they have good individuals, but they play a collective game throughout the World Cup. So for me, I just think Spain is the more complete team when it comes to being able to keep the ball. Defensively, if the vertical lines and horizontal lines have been really compact. Everybody works off the ball, everybody works hard. So I think Spain win it 2-0.
Yeah, fantastic. And of course, settled in regulation time.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it settling in regulation. I don't think it will go extra time.
Fantastic. Nigel, always happy to have you here talking football. Definitely come next Friday. We have to sit and review the entire World Cup because there are so many things that would have took place in the World Cup, VAR and the officiating and all these different things. I saw where they're going to have some guys from Slovenia, the officials for Sunday's final, all coming from Slovenia. And it said that he's one of the most respected officials around the world. So it's good to see not a Brazilian or not a guy from England, because the conversation would have been the conversation exactly. So someone from Slovenia, or in fact officials from Slovenia will be doing the game on Sunday. But anyway, take it right. They say if I support a particular team, the next team gonna win, right? So let me support Spain. No, let me support Spain. Yes, I'm supporting Spain on Sunday. You know what that means, right? Yeah, Argentina not going to win. Right, guys? Yes, this brings an end yet another program, and thank you guys so much for being here this morning. We are at the beautiful villas of Stonehaven. Yes, it's breakfast time. Yes. After this, I'm going to have sumptuous breakfast. And Nigel, thank you so much. Next week, we're going to have an hour's. We're gonna have an hour show next Friday. I'm saying it now. We're gonna have an hour show next Friday. We're gonna have Downey Master. I'm gonna try to have someone from the winning team, from the Spain team, come and talk about that championship as well. Yes, guys, thank you so much for being here this morning. Up next, we have Luke with Good Morning Tobago. But do me a favor, guys. Share the live, share the live, share the live.
That is the signal. Tobago is here. Celebrating innovation and excellence. For this week's episode of 116, we are here at the Trade and Investment Convention at the Center of Excellence, Trinidad. Our Chief Administrator shares a heartfelt message to Tobago's public officers as Public Service Week celebrations continues. The Division of Education, Skills and Innovation extends congratulations to all students who sat the secondary entrance assessment. The Division of Youth Empowerment and Sport launches its Youth Development Fund initiative. This is 116.
One, six. Beautiful island.
As Public Service Week celebrations continue, Chief Administrator Mrs. Denise Tobikwashi has extended heartfelt gratitude to the island's dedicated public officers. In her message, she praised the resilience, integrity, and unwavering service of public officers in the THA.
So let me say this to all of us. Show up on time and show up fully. Every task matters. Each one of you matters.
Chief Administrator Toby Kwashi reminds us that our collective commitment, integrity, and resilience continue to shape the greatest little island on the planet.
That's how we build trust. That's how we deliver. That's how we create the greatest little island on the planet.
From celebrating those who serve our island to recognizing the achievement of our future leaders. The Division of Education, Skills and Innovation congratulates all the students who sat the secondary entrance assessment. Congratulations to all. Enjoy the July-August vacation and best wishes as you begin this new chapter.
I want to take this opportunity to congratulate all our Standard 5 students on their placement at their secondary schools. I want to assure you that you are receiving quality education, and that regardless of which secondary school you are placed at, that you will be placed at a quality secondary school. For this year's exam, we want to do things a little bit differently, and we will be celebrating the top 20 students by inviting them to a luncheon and treating them from the Division of Education. Additionally, our visits this year will be at the north side, and we will intend to visit the schools on that side of the island to show and interact with our students our appreciation for the efforts that they would have made. So again, I want to congratulate all the C students and wish you all the best in your endeavors at your new secondary schools.
As they take the next exciting step towards achieving their academic and career goals, support is now available to make that transition easier. The Division of Youth Empowerment and Sport has launched its Youth Development Fund. This initiative aims to provide financial assistance to eligible Tobago students aged 16 to 35 who are pursuing higher education outside of Tobago. The Youth Development Fund will assist with essential expenses such as transportation, rent, grocery, books, supplies, and other education-related needs. Visit the Division's Facebook page to access the online application form. Hi, we are still here at TIC 116. Follow us.
So we empower Toronto Tobago with AI automation, especially when you're paying $10,000 in employees. What we do, we have that split in half. AI
They're trying to take me jobs up there. Damn it.
Empower Toronto Tobago with AI.
Come connect there. Come connect. Right. Come connect there, guys. Thank you. This is similar to something we have here, coconut drops.
Every year it gets better and better, bigger and bigger. We have seen more different types of foods, different items, different products. What really stood out to me is the quality of the foods that is here, the people that express their passion and their love for what they do, and just networking and meeting people. I love the idea.
Tobago people are exceptional also. I went and visited them. They're decades ahead of where I was after 25 years.
Wow. Did you have anything to eat? Did you taste or partake in anything that Tobago had to offer?
A little too much.
Oh. Yeah, like me, I rarely eat.
I couldn't eat my lunch.
So we are here at TIC, and of course 116 is visiting, exploring the different booths and everything that TIC has to offer. As you see, I'm getting my touch up because I want to look my best for you. All right, stay tuned for more. Guys, so you've been seeing this floating around our show, so we are finally at the booth and we're gonna taste some of their chocolates.
Citrus Bergamia. So think sweet bread. You're gonna get that chocolate and then that. You know, Granny used to grate the rind in there.
Remember to like, comment, and share, and thank you for viewing 116 for everything happening across the Tobago House of Assembly. A special thank you to my clothing sponsor, House of Fashion Tobago. I am Adana Roberts.
116. Beautiful island.
You're viewing Tobago Updates Television, your exclusive gateway to Tobago, broadcasting the beauty of this island paradise to the world.
Welcome, and as you can clearly see the atmosphere switch up, we are in the beautiful Stonehaven Villas. My name is Luke James Trim and I'm pleased to be your host for this morning's discussions. Now, for those of you joining us as you take your little morning coffee or even tuning in while you're at work, I just want to thank you for choosing Tobago Updates to start your morning on the right note. Now, before we get into the fun conversations, here is your news in 90 seconds. The 39th Annual Tobago Heritage Festival launched last night at the Shore Park Complex with its highly anticipated opening night gala. Centered on this year's theme, Let Me Tell the Whole Story, the gala featured the original theatrical production She Becomes Whole. Produced in collaboration with the Tobago Performing Arts Company, the performance followed 4 young descendants on a journey of identity and cultural awakening, setting a vibrant tone for the festival's upcoming events. 20 female police officers representing various units and stations across the Tobago Division have completed an intensive 2-day public speaking and media communication workshop held at the Shervans Police Station. The program was designed to boost officers' confidence and consistency in representing the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. Guided by Communications Manager Joanne Archie and local media professionals, the training wrapped up with live on-camera mock interviews to test the officers' crisis communication and subject matter composure under pressure. And finally, emergency services in Tobago had a busy night responding to multiple vehicular accidents. One collision occurred in the Bacalet area at the traffic lights near the Scarborough's Health Center, while a second accident was recorded in the immediate vicinity of the Lowlands Mall. Fortunately, there were no fatalities recorded from either crash. The investigations are ongoing and the TTPS continues to urge motorists to drive with caution. Tune in for the full newscast at 6:30 p.m. Alright viewers, so we're going to be starting this morning's conversation with a vibe. I'm talking music, I'm talking performance, I'm talking talent. And joining us this morning is the founder and lead vocalist of the Kwa The Band, Aniqua, famously known as Kwa Richards, and I don't want to butcher your last name. Lafayette, thank you. And she's also joined by Mr. Savio Providence, who is the music director and technical director of the Kwa The Band. So good morning. I want to thank you all for joining us.
Yes, thanks for having us. Good morning.
How are you all feeling this morning?
Well, we're pretty, pleased to be outside. We had an interview yesterday, it was more indoors, but this is a nice vibe.
Yes, it's a really nice vibe, and I hope all viewers catch a vibe with you all this morning. So I want to understand more about Kwa The Band. Like, how did it come across, and how did the name Kwa?
Okay, so Kwa The Band started approximately 2. I said, Savio, let's come together. We have this performance at Manta Lodge, and yeah, and we got together before the event and got everything sorted, and it was an exceptional performance. And since that, we have not separated. We've been, creating a movement more than just live music, Yeah.
And how has that experience been thus far? Like, if you were to compare the journey then to now, like, how has that been?
The journey in the earlies, it was a little tough because, navigating this new space, because most of the time I'm just the artist, but now I had to take on the role of being the manager of the band and doing all the graphic and the admin work for the band. And now the way how it's different is that I have created a better relationship with the guys, and they let me know that, they have my support, I have their support as well. So it's been much easier. It's been much easier, and yeah.
So, Mr. Providence, I want you to talk to me about, as a musician, as someone, operating within the Tobago space, and then, you working alongside a lead vocalist. How has that been? Because most times when we see these bands, sometimes it's either just a band with the musicians or just someone singing with a track. But this is different. We have a live singer, we have the live music. So how has that experience been for you thus far?
Well, thus far, I must say it's been a great experience working with Kwa and Keyshawn as the two frontline vocalists. It's been good. It's been good. And continue being good.
Okay, great. Now I understand that you all have something upcoming, so I want to understand that a bit more. Tell us, what's the event, when it's going to be, how can, the Tobago population be a part of this experience?
Okay, so the event we have coming up is Kwa Sundays. This is a live music event that is going to be held in Tobago every first and last Sunday of each month.
Okay.
It came about from us not wanting to wait on an opportunity from live music in Tobago is more or less a seasonal thing. So Carnival, we have Jazz Festival, well, Rhythm and Soul Festival now, and then we in Heritage season right now. Okay. So we wanted to create a space or create an opportunity for ourselves to, have live music on a more constant basis in Tobago. So we started, which is the brainchild of Savio here. And we started Kwa Sundays and decided to do every first and last Sunday of each month. The first one we're going to have it at Fairways Restaurant and Lounge, and the next one that we're going to have is at Waves Restaurant. We intend to include cultural parts of Tobago, so it's not just going to be Kwa the band. We're going to have features. We're going to have this first chapter, we're going to have Shaquille Brooms, he's going to be playing the steel pan. And then for future shows, we're going to have people like Dallas's Dance Agency, we're going to have Sisters in Culture, Rhythmic Vibrations, so things like that. So we don't want to just focus on Kwa the band. We want to create an opportunity for the younger ones that are coming up, and also just continue to be cultural ambassadors for Tobago.
Okay, understood. And as we see these Kwa Sundays evolving, can we see you all probably taking it to Trinidad or even within the Caribbean region?
You want to take that?
Well, of course. Our intent is to really take Kwa Sundays as far as possible. And not just that, but showcase the Tobago talent a lot, right? Normally, when you really look at things, you're not really seeing any live entertainment in this space, in the Tobago space. And normally when I go away and play music and stuff, all bars, all lounge, all restaurants have live entertainment. And that's something where Tobago is lacking. So we as Kwa the band is trying to bring that back into the Tobago space. So that's what we are really doing here.
There might be some critics out there that would argue why live music when they could just play a track. I want you, either of you, also walk us through the difference between a live music and just simply playing something off of a track.
Okay. Well, for me personally, live music is a whole different experience. Yes, you could play a track off YouTube or something on your phone, but when it comes to live music has a way of swaying the way you feel. You get to hear the instruments live and direct. You'll hear things that you never heard before, and it will give you a feeling of, what you would have you.
a soothing feeling, calm your nerves.
Yeah. So it's very much different from just playing a track. It's a completely different experience. It's a production, if you ask me. So you're not just coming to listen. You're also coming to see, and you know.
Okay. And for the viewers and listeners who would like to probably see some of your work or listen to some of your performances, how can they source that?
So on Instagram, we are Kwa_the band, and on YouTube and Facebook, we are Kwa the band. We have right now, well, we have videos of our past performances that we would have done with THA. We also have one of our special Valentine's Day specials. It's a recording that we did last year. A very professional, high quality recorded, I must say. Sorry, that people could go ahead and view, and they will see the vibe. But every show will definitely be different.
Okay.
Yes.
And for our viewers that usually tune into our 7 a.m. program, they will notice there's a very familiar jingle that, you know, we play every morning, you know, good morning, good morning. So I don't think much of them know that you are actually the singer behind that.
Guys.
So yes, viewers, that lovely voice that you hear every morning at 7 a.m. is actually Kwa. So you have an idea of the talent, you have an idea of the taste and the vibrancy that you can get from Kwa Sunday. So I understand that the first show will be the 26th of this
July,
month. And that is at where exactly?
It's at Fairways Restaurant and Lounge. Starts at 7 p.m. Well, it does open at 7 p.m. and the show promptly starts at 8.
Is there any cost or anything attached to this?
No, this is a free admission. However, we must say we will be giving out envelopes at the location, and we want to hope that you are so moved. It's not an obligation, but we do hope that you are so moved to give, because as of right now, everything that we're doing is out of pocket.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And as we wrap up, anything you want to leave with our viewers?
Just come out and have a good time.
Okay.
July 26th.
July 26th, viewers. We are all gathering at the Fairways Restaurant to just catch a vibe and really enjoy live music. I think that's a culture that we are starting to shy away from too much in the Caribbean region. And it's good that we have young, talented persons like yourself to bring it back, especially on the island of Tobago. All right, viewers, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Just remember to share the live, share the live, share the live.
The energy fill the skies. I say thanks a favor to wake up and hear my neighbor. 60,000 people strong, and the vibes is never wrong. We are beauty, we are power, we are people in the sun. We are beaches, we are rivers, we are melanated.
As small Caribbean islands, we do need to remember that we can't do it individually. The Caribbean needs to work as a whole, from something as simple as pool procurement of medicine or pool procurement of equipment, to sharing training, to having centers of excellence in different islands. Working together as one, we can become giants.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
From the reef to the road. From the reef to the road. From the reef to the road. Tobago calling. Sweet vibes, sweet wine, everybody falling. We bring the culture straight to you. Tobago updates, we keeping it true. Oh gosh. Tobago updates. On the screen, there we go. You're home for October, carnival show. From the big stage shine to the volleyball line. We bring Tobago to the world in real time. Tobago updates. Tobago updates. Carnival 2026. We set the pace, 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 pace. Wave your flag. Anywhere you're there. Anywhere. Island love trimming all around you. Yeah. Clicking long on for the rhythm start. Tobago updates. Caribbean art. Caribbean art.
And I have never, ever
tried anything from the dirt oven. Let's go to the backyard dirt oven on a Thursday. Here now, talk about authentic. On entry, I felt at home. I felt like I was going to visit my loving grandmother on a weekend. The kind of weekend where she showers you with love, stories, and food. This place is a home away from home. And just like I would do at home, I pop the question, what you had to eat day? And boom, coconut drops. Boom, bread. Boom, garlic bread. Boom, hops. Boom, coconut tart. Boom, jam tart. And boom, something they call nuts. And just like that, Mistress Baker was ready to pop them in the oven. And don't worry, she had some help. And while we was waiting, I said, let we hear from Mistress Baker herself.
Well, we've been operating for a couple of years now. We started, this was a COVID project. We operate strictly on Tuesdays only. You don't keep stock, we only sell on Tuesdays.
Such a sweet lady. Hey, Olia, get ready. When last you see a nice golden brown bread, sir? Backyard bakery for the win. Olia, a GT. I finally get me the oven bread with a little extra goodies on the side. You might be asking, where they're located? They are located on Bukuru, right on Nightingale Avenue, right before Racetrack Wheels if you're coming from town. Just look for the green hedge. You can't miss it. Pause. Check out the menu day one time. Honestly, guys, this is an experience I will never forget. It's a home away from home, a place filled with love, life, and most importantly, good bread.
Tobago, are you ready to celebrate culture, color, and creativity? Then make Heritage Haven books and things your first stop this Heritage Festival. Step into a world of vibrant African wear, handcrafted accessories, unique gifts, local authors, and inspiring books for every age. Whether you're dressing for the festivities or searching for something special, Heritage Haven has something just for you. Heritage Haven books and things where culture comes alive. Visit us today at the Scarborough Esplanade and discover treasures. Celebrate culture where read it, live it.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So, even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships, it's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Who said the elderly can't have fun too? We're talking good food, proper music, lots of games, and a day at the beach they will never forget. From the time we left the compound at Heavenly Care Home for the Elderly, the vibe was already established. Wheels up and seatbelts on. Watch now, when we touched down in Pigeon Point, everybody was ready for excitement. But before anything could take place, we had to secure bellies. You ever play bingo by the beachside? Well, that was the first activity on the roster, and boy did these seniors have fun. However, others wanted something more physical, so we brought out the ring toss, and not even arthritis could have stopped them. Well, I was blown away at how straight these people were. Are you sure this is a home for the elderly? Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, but nothing beats the sound of good steel pan by the shores while we take a dip in Tobago's finest water. Wait, more food again? This is my type of event. The energy was amazing and nothing short of a blessing. Pick up Heavenly Care Home for the elderly, because joy doesn't retire, laughter doesn't age, and memories like these last forever.
To a stranger.
Nice.
If I have to call a supervisor one more time to sign off on a customer because their financials are in a mess, I will scream.
Don't scream in a bank. That have lock up in it.
It's either they're not registered properly, or you know what? We could just forget about annual returns, right?
Compliance is a bad word to most of them. All your compliance out of here. But let me eat.
What is wrong with Trinbagonians? I mean, it has so much help they could get out there.
Well, you know, Trinis, we don't like to spend we money.
But you know what? Be comfortable with losing we money. That make it any financial
What people should do is call Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago.
Wait, what? Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago?
Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago Tax and Accounting Services. Yeah, they offer helping from registering your business to filing your tax. My lunch is over.
Wait, tell me more.
No, go and scream in the bank. You go and scream in the bank.
No, I don't get one sooner.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. Rooted in connection, driven by community. It's who we are at the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people and its progress. And today, we're going even further. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
All your senses, specifically your taste buds. So as you can see, I'm standing in a kitchen at the moment and I'm joined by Chef Calvin, and he's one of the chefs at the restaurant called The Pavilion right here at the Villas at Stonehaven, and he will be walking us through a particular dish of yours. I have no idea what he's making. He's gonna tell us everything. So Chef Calvin, I want to thank you for joining us this morning. Can you just give us a little insight of what's happening in the kitchen right now?
Okay, good morning. Thanks for having us. Right, so I'm the executive chef. So at the Pavilion restaurant, you find that we have a particular menu that is contoured for the wider, not just Tobago, for the wider world.
Okay, great.
Right. so because of that, you don't have a lot of items you may go into other restaurants and see. We have what is uniquely ours.
Okay, nice.
Right. So I call it signature dishes. Right. So the first one I'm going to demonstrate to you. It's one they call the penny.
Okay.
Rustica.
Okay, is that a version of Alfredo or something like that?
Or
something a bit more unique, like you said.
Yes, it's more unique. The flavors are more intense and so on. So
okay, walk us through that.
Right. So okay. So you have the hot pan. Okay. Sorry. There's my butter. Forgive me with space. This is all the space I have.
Okay.
Right. So you're going to add some butter. Actually, 1 ounce of butter.
Okay.
Let that melt. Right. Then we're going to do some garlic.
Okay. And the garlic adds what, a specific type of flavor to the dish?
Yes,
okay.
It does. Now, especially for pastas, you must incorporate garlic.
Okay, nice.
Garlic gives it that extra, you know.
Now, viewers, if you want to just smell the kitchen right now, that garlic just switched up everything in this kitchen right now.
Right. Good. So as that is, so one thing you don't want to do is burn the garlic.
Burn the garlic. So you just want it to marinate in the in the great.
So you add
peppers. Bell peppers.
Bell peppers, yeah, julienne bell peppers. Right. You're also adding these are peppers, but they are roasted. Roasted red peppers.
Oh, you roasted it in the oven?
Yeah. Well, the process is you roast it in the oven and then you take the skin off and
that's nice.
And so on, right? So
now, viewers, I grew up watching Food Network, so I know a little. I just know a little something. Okay. Right. What type of meat is that?
This is chicken breast.
The chicken breast, okay.
Okay.
And that goes into the.
Yes, chicken breast is a part of. There's 3 proteins actually in the penne rustica, which have chicken breast, you have shrimp, you have and bacon.
Okay, and anyone who wants to come to the pavilion, this is one of the dishes they can experience.
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes. So right now I'm going to add my chicken. Right, let it cook a little.
So how long have you been working at the pavilion?
I've been here 6-7 months.
Okay. And how has that experience been for you as a chef?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's challenging. I actually came here because of the challenge.
Okay.
I came because, as I said, for the challenge, but I think Tobago. Well, I used to be at another place, but I think Tobago needs the type of menu, the type of product, the quality.
Something unique.
Yes, that I bring, which Pavilion bring.
Okay, lovely.
In fact, we have had the chief sec here. We have Marshall Montano.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. And they all went away, hooping and hollering to come. Right.
So besides this dish, what are like the other experiences someone can have at the pavilion?
Other experiences besides
other dishes.
Well, service, service, and we pride ourselves with service, 110% guaranteed. Plus our drink menu, menu.
Cocktails.
Cocktails. Yeah, we have a lovely young lady by the name of Marissa, and she creates a lot of the dishes. Right. So let's pause for a second. So the chicken is already cooked.
So the first protein is in, so you're now adding the
the second protein,
which is the shrimp.
Right. So the shrimp cooks quicker.
Okay.
So you add that afterwards.
Okay, great.
So you let the chicken cook. So you just put all that in there. All that goodness. Yeah. So again, we have wonderful dishes, drinks. The experience, the ambience, it's second to none.
Okay.
In fact, if I could add, the Pavilion restaurant has become the place for Tobagonians to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries.
Okay, great.
All that, they all come here for that experience, right? Because as I said, it's unique. It's not something you go, you go
and get anywhere.
Get it anywhere.
I understand. This is a once in a lifetime. You only get it here at the pavilion.
At the pavilion, right?
That sounds good.
Anybody, and And we are number one. We are number one because of, again, we have wonderful staff. Beautiful staff. Our staff is dedicated to the quality, the consistency, right? And we pride ourselves with that, right? So as the shrimp is cooking, right? We have a process. People, you ever heard about deglazing?
No, I'm gonna learn about it.
Okay. So you're gonna add some white wine.
White wine, okay.
Yes.
Viewers, right now the flavors, they are just, taking over the entire kitchen. This is the type of thing you only see in those Italian movies, but we have it right here in Tobago. So, so what type of white wine is this?
Oh, it's 3 medals, right? Oh my God. Sorry about that. Right. This is 3 medal of Chardonnay.
Okay.
Right. This add a unique taste to the
dish.
To flavor. Yeah. You need the flavor. So now you're going to add. So that's called deglazing. So what that does, it raises all the flavor that's stuck to the pan, right? And that's one of the process. So you're going to add now your bacon.
The third protein.
Yes, which is the bacon, about an ounce. You know?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I could smell the wine.
Oh yeah. So let that wine burn off a little bit. You don't want the alcohol. You want the flavor.
Oh, the flavor, okay.
But you don't actually need the
So after you have added the last protein, what's the next step?
What's the next step? Right. So you start to create the sauce.
Okay.
Because the wine is a part of the sauce, which is paprika cream sauce.
Okay.
Right. So you see here, I add my paprika mix.
Okay.
Right. And then I'm going to add 1 ounce of cream.
Cream, okay. Heavy cream?
Yes, heavy cream. To that. So I'm building. So I want you to notice. I'm not sure if you're noticing, but it's the levels and the layers of flavor.
Yes, I could see that. I could smell it actually.
Yeah. So we not, that's why we don't do the Alfredo. If you come here and you want that, not a problem.
Okay.
But we. Because we pride ourselves with
all right, Chef. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Viewers, stick with us. Just remember to share the live, and by the time you come back, we will be entering the tasting stage of this dish. So stick with us.
Okay.
60,000 people strong, and the vibes is never wrong. We are beauty, we are power, we are people in the sun, we are beaches, we are.
Coming up, Barbados kicks off festival season with Crop Over, where you can live like a local. Moments of discovery and joy during Culinary Month in Antigua and Barbuda. Find that hero within you. As these women of vision share their stories of success, Caribbean Passport TV, your guide to what's happening in the region, here on this station.
As small Caribbean islands, we do need to remember that we can't do it individually. The Caribbean needs to work as a whole. From something as simple as pool procurement of medicine or pool procurement of equipment, to sharing training, to having centers of excellence in different islands. Working together as one, we can become giants.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Tobago, are you ready to celebrate culture, color, and creativity? Then make Heritage Haven books and things your first stop this Heritage Festival. Step into a world of vibrant African wear, handcrafted accessories, unique gifts, local authors, and inspiring books for every age. Whether you're dressing for the festivities or searching for something special, Heritage Haven has something just for you. Heritage Haven, books and things where culture comes alive. Visit us today at the Scarborough Esplanade and discover treasures. Celebrate culture where read it, live it.
Nice.
If I have to call a supervisor one more time to sign off on a customer because their financials are in a mess, I will scream.
Don't scream in a bank. That have lockup in it.
It's either they're not registered properly, or you know what? We could just forget about annual returns, right?
Compliance is a bad word to most of them. All your compliance out of here. But let me eat.
What is wrong with Trinbagonians? I mean, it has so much help they could get out there.
Well, you know, Trinis, we don't like to spend we money.
But you know what? Be comfortable with losing we money. That make it any financial
What people should do is call Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago.
Wait, what? Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago?
Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago Tax and Accounting Services. Yeah, they're
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and the service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships, it's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Who said the elderly can't have fun too? We're talking good food, proper music, lots of games, and a day at the beach they will never forget. From the time we left the compound at Heavenly Care Home for the Elderly, the vibe was already established. Wheels up and seatbelts on. Watch now, when we touched down in Pigeon Point, everybody was ready for excitement. But before anything could take place, we had to secure bellies. You ever play bingo by the beachside? Well, that was the first activity on the roster, and boy did these seniors have fun. However, others wanted something more physical, so we brought out the ring toss, and not even arthritis could have stopped them. Well, I was blown away at how straight these
So I'm going to taste it. I'm going to start with the pasta. So right now, as you can see, viewers, the pasta, we have some nice Parmesan cheese on the top there. So let's go in. It's nice and warm. Flavor. That is flavor. What I'm tasting is flavor. This is really good. This is really well seasoned. I'm going to taste the shrimp. Just have an idea of how it tastes. The shrimp is nice and tender. It's not rubbery. So that's really good. The flavors are just exploded in your mouth. This is a dish. This is a dish. Chef, what's going on here? This other dish, I think you call it the Romeo and Juliet.
Yes.
Tell us more about this dish.
Okay. So this is a unique dish also, where you I took two proteins that that most people love, which is lobster and chicken.
Okay.
And I marry them together.
Okay, great.
Right? I marry them
the
together.
lobster is in this?
The lobster is in the chicken.
Oh, okay. So we have two different proteins in one. Okay.
Right? The lobster is in the chicken. And of course, where is sorry.
So the lobster is in the chicken, and what's the other dish on the side? What's this?
Oh, this is potato scallopy.
Potato scallops. Okay.
Yes. So it's scallop potatoes. Where is? What the hell?
Now, viewers, I'm trying my best not to eat this entire bowl because others have to taste it, but this is really well seasoned. I'm going to try the chicken.
I forgot something.
I'm going to try the chicken. And you're also getting hints of that bacon. This is a really good dish. Looking for this?
I forgot.
So yes, so viewers, if you're coming to, not even if, when you are coming to the pavilion, you need to ask for the penne, because this is the type of dish that when you're done eating, you just have to drop asleep after. This is really good.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so this is another dish where the lobster is actually folded into the chicken, the chicken breast.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We roll the lobster and the chicken together.
And that's why you call it the Romeo and Juliet?
Yes, so the lobster and the chicken is married together.
Okay.
Right. Right, so this is the Romeo and Juliet.
So I think I'm gonna give the scalloped potatoes a taste.
Right, so it's add.
Also, you're gonna add some sauce?
Yes.
Okay, go on. What type of sauce is this?
Oh, this is called lobster.
Okay.
Lobster bisque.
Lobster bisque. Okay.
Yeah, lobster bisque.
Oh, and I'm noticing the sauce have a kind of rich, thick texture.
It does. It's all lobster stock. It's all lobster stock, and with some with cream. And I don't want to give away my recipe.
I understand.
I don't want to give away my recipe, but that's what it is. Right.
Okay. That's it.
1 second.
Viewers, this sauce is looking so nice and thick. You know, no long sauce over here.
All right.
All right. So this is the Romeo and the Juliet dish, which entails a chicken breast with lobster stuffed. Lobster stuffed in the center. We have scalloped potatoes, and these are pumpkin or carrots.
Oh, that's squash.
Squash. Okay, squash.
Squash and carrots. You just heat this one.
Okay, sure. So viewers, we're getting that Italian vibe, that Italian finish. We're getting that Italian feel here at the villas at Stonehaven. This pasta is really good. Okay. And then we have a third dish coming soon.
Yes.
We'll get into that just now.
You are having.
Okay. All right, viewers. Now, I'm not trying to be greedy, or trying to be hungry, but you know, we're gonna have to wrap up. I'm gonna need some personal time with these dishes. But you know, for those of you who wanna come and try these dishes, we are located at the Villas at Stonehaven. Their operations start from Wednesday to Sundays from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. if you're looking for that getaway, that unique flavor, because I'm telling you, the food is extremely good. Come to the pavilion at the Villas at Stonehaven, located in Black Rock, Tobago. And you know, we are here to just have a good time. The food is amazing. So viewers, thank you so much for tuning in to Tobago Updates. This was a very unique and special show for us, a very flavorful show. And I just want to thank you for always choosing Tobago Updates to start your morning on the right note. So we're gonna take a break and we're gonna end the show at this moment. So thank you so much. I'm gonna
say thanks a favor to wake up and hear me neighbor. 60,000 people strong.